Steam's latest sale is bursting with amazing offers, and I've combed through it to uncover the best deals you absolutely need to check out. Before your wishlist gets overloaded, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. And don't forget to check the description. I've included every game, their sale prices, and direct links so you can snag them before the deals vanish. Let's jump right in and explore the top Steam deals this season has to offer. In the aftermath of nuclear devastation, Moscow's metro system becomes humanity's last fragile refuge. Within these shadowy tunnels, Artyom, a young survivor, is drawn into a journey to deliver a warning about the Dark Ones, mysterious beings whose misunderstood presence sparks fear and aggression. Metro 2033 Redux refines this haunting tale with updated visuals and smoother mechanics. You can choose between two distinct styles, one built around scarcity and careful movement, the other leaning into faster, more direct confrontations. For those seeking a tougher test, Ranger Mode strips away the interface and ramps up the realism. As you navigate the ruined metro lines and the dangerous surface above, threats come in many forms: twisted mutants, rival factions, and the toxic environment itself. The world reacts to every move, and choices like hoarding bullets or sneaking past enemies can mean the difference between survival and a silent end. Metro 2033 Redux is more than just a fight for survival. It's a bleak, thought-provoking dive into what remains of humanity when the world has already ended. In Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, you will follow Senua, a picked warrior from the Orkney Islands, as she ventures deep into the Norse underworld to reclaim the soul of her slain lover. Set in the late 8th century, the journey unfolds both in the physical world and within Senua's fractured mind, where myth and madness intertwine. The game abandons traditional interfaces, relying on environmental details and the voices, called Furies, within Senua's head to guide and confuse. Combat is tight and weighty, demanding sharp timing and awareness. Puzzles are naturally integrated, often asking you to spot hidden patterns and symbols woven into the world. What truly sets it apart is its raw depiction of psychosis. Created with input from neuroscientists and those who live with these conditions, the experience captures a reality where perception constantly shifts. Each step forward feels meaningful and deeply personal. Visually, it's a bleak and beautiful landscape of decay and myth, enhanced by detailed motion capture and atmospheric sound. There's no HUD, no tutorials, just Senua and the voices urging her on through a world shaped by trauma, grief, and a desperate hope. In The Pathless, you step into the role of the Hunter, a skilled archer on a mission to lift a shadowy curse enveloping a mystical island. Accompanied by a loyal eagle companion, you traverse diverse landscapes from dense forests to snow-covered peaks using a distinctive archery system that enables swift movement and fluid acrobatics. By shooting talismans scattered throughout the environment, you maintain momentum, allowing for seamless navigation without the need for a traditional minimap. Throughout your journey, you'll encounter ancient ruins filled with puzzles that, when solved, grant crystals to enhance your eagle's abilities. These challenges range from lighting fires and manipulating mirrors to intricate platforming sections. Beware of formidable cursed spirits that patrol their territories. Stealth and strategy are essential to avoid detection and eventual confrontation. Restoring light to scattered obelisks weakens these malevolent entities, setting the stage for epic battles to cleanse the land. The Entropy Centre is a unique first-person puzzle game that combines clever time manipulation mechanics with a compelling narrative. Set in a mysterious, decaying research facility, the game centers on a protagonist who discovers a talking AI gun capable of rewinding time. This mechanic allows you to solve puzzles by manipulating the environment and reversing objects to their previous states, which is vital for progression in the game. The gameplay is often compared to Valve's Portal due to its innovative puzzle design and the relationship between the protagonist and the AI companion. Critics have praised the puzzle-solving elements, with many calling them challenging and rewarding. The game's atmosphere is tense and immersive, enriched by realistic sound effects that complement its eerie environment. The storyline, while steeped in mystery, unfolds through text logs, creating a slow-burn narrative that encourages exploration. Step into the shoes of Adalia de Volador, a daring swordswoman in 17th century Spain, as she battles to reclaim her family's honor after their palace is overtaken by a nefarious adversary. This action-adventure game combines elements of sword fighting, acrobatics, and strategic combat, offering a dynamic experience where each encounter is unique. Players will find themselves in vibrant locales, from bustling marketplaces to grand palaces, each filled with interactive objects like tables and chandeliers that can be used to outsmart opponents. The cast of flamboyant characters adds depth, reacting to your every move with witty exchanges that enrich the narrative. Echo Point Nova propels you into first-person shooter, set on a planet of floating islands. As a skilled explorer who crash lands on this enigmatic world, you confront a mercenary force exploiting ancient technology to craft formidable weapons. The main quest challenges you to dismantle their operations, but the expansive environment invites you to explore at your leisure. Traversal is a highlight, offering tools like a grappling hook, hoverboard, and triple jump, granting access to every distant vista. The world is seamlessly interconnected, encouraging exploration and discovery. The skies are dominated by colossal adversaries, including towering mechs and hover tanks, reminiscent of epic battles found in classic adventure tales. The game supports both solo play and cooperative sessions for up to 4 players. The Artful Escape is an imaginative platformer that follows Francis Vendetti, a young guitar prodigy trying to escape the shadow of his famous uncle, a deceased folk musician. On his quest to craft his own identity, Francis is thrust into a surreal, vibrant world that blends the boundaries between reality and his artistic vision. The gameplay is primarily focused on platforming, with a combination of exploration, puzzle solving, and rhythm-based mechanics. As players traverse this fantastical world, they encounter unique challenges where they can manipulate the environment through Francis's guitar riffs. These elements help Francis uncover his true self while navigating his way through a visual narrative driven by creativity and self-expression. Inside is a side-scrolling puzzle platformer that immerses you in a bleak, dystopian world devoid of dialogue or explicit narrative. You navigate through oppressive landscapes, from shadowy forests to decaying industrial complexes, evading relentless pursuers and uncovering unsettling truths. The gameplay focuses on physics-based puzzles that require keen observation and timing. Each challenge is seamlessly integrated into the environment, demanding creative problem-solving. The absence of tutorials or on-screen prompts enhances the sense of isolation and discovery. Visually, Inside employs a muted color palette and stark lighting to create a somber atmosphere. The meticulous animation and sound design, eschewing traditional music in favor of ambient noises, heighten the tension and underscore the game's themes of control, surveillance, and identity. As the journey progresses, the world becomes increasingly surreal, culminating in a finale that is as bizarre as it is thought-provoking. Road 96 is an adventure game set in the summer of 1996 in the fictional country of Petria, a nation under authoritarian rule. Players assume the roles of various teenagers, each with unique stories and motivations, as they attempt to flee the oppressive regime by reaching the border. The game offers a diverse range of characters, including a hitchhike musician, a rebellious activist, and a compassionate truck driver, each contributing to the rich tapestry of narratives. The gameplay is structured around procedurally generated road trips, ensuring that each journey is distinct. Players encounter a variety of situations, from navigating treacherous terrains to engaging in meaningful conversations with fellow travelers. The choices made throughout the game influence the unfolding story, leading to multiple possible outcomes. Road 96 features a distinctive visual style, complemented by a soundtrack filled with 90s hits, enhancing the nostalgic atmosphere. The game's design emphasizes replayability, with numerous routes and scenarios to explore, allowing players to craft their own unique stories. Before Your Eyes is a unique narrative-driven venture game that takes players on an emotional journey through the afterlife. You play as Benjamin Bryn, after passing away, finds himself on a boat, crossing a river to the afterlife. The game is guided by a mythical ferryman who helps the protagonist reflect on his past life. What sets Before Your Eyes apart from other story-based games is its innovative use of eye-tracking technology, which allows players to control the flow of the narrative by simply blinking. Every blink triggers a transition between key moments in Benjamin's life, making the experience both personal and interactive. As you progress, you'll experience a series of pivotal events that shape Benjamin's life, revealing moments of joy, regret, and reflection. These moments play out through beautifully crafted 2D and 3D animation, creating a visually striking world full of emotional depth. Ashen is an atmospheric action RPG that immerses you in a sunless world, focusing on challenging combat and passive multiplayer. The game invites players to explore a vast open world, uncovering secrets and battling formidable enemies. The gameplay is deeply inspired by the Souls series, offering punishing combat where mastering, timing, and strategy is essential. What sets Ashen apart is its unique approach to multiplayer. Rather than traditional co-op mechanics, the game features passive multiplayer, where you can encounter other characters, join them in battle, or share an exploration without direct interaction. This design element enhances the experience by encouraging organic player encounters, which makes the world feel alive and interconnected. Visually, Ashen embraces a minimalist, stylized art direction, avoiding overly realistic designs in favor of a more artistic, monochromatic palette. Players take on the role of a lone wanderer, seeking to rebuild a lost civilization by gathering allies and confronting the looming threats of the darkness. Step into a cyberpunk universe where neon lights illuminate a sprawling metropolis, teeming with enigmatic megacorporations and peculiar creatures. As Anne, a combat-trained individual on a quest to uncover the whereabouts of a missing brother, navigate through a world that masterfully blends pixelated 2D action with immersive 3D exploration. Traverse diverse environments from the bustling streets of Noctis Town to expansive underground complexes and offshore cargo vessels. The dynamic combat system offers a range of weapons that you will use to overcome adversaries and formidable bosses. Enhance Anne's abilities through a detailed progression system, allowing for the customization of skills and gear to suit individual playstyles. The game encourages exploration, offering the freedom to revisit locations and discover new events, ensuring a fresh experience with each mission. In the vibrant and gravity-defying realm of Solar Ash, players step into the role of Rai, a Void Runner on a mission to rescue her planet from the insatiable pull of the Ultravoid, a massive black hole consuming worlds. As Rai ventures deeper into this cosmic abyss, she traverses surreal landscapes filled with remnants of ancient civilizations, confronting grotesque creatures and uncovering long-lost secrets. The game emphasizes fluid movement and dynamic exploration. Rai gracefully skates across clouds of ash, grinds along rails, and grapples to towering heights, all while navigating a world rich in color and contrast. Throughout her journey, Rai seeks to activate the Starseed, a mysterious device believed to halt the Ultravoid's advance. The narrative unfolds through environmental storytelling and interactions, inviting players to piece together the history of the Ultravoid and the fates of those who came before. Delve into the poignant saga of the Finch family, whose lineage is marred by a series of untimely demises. As Edith Finch, the family's last surviving member, you return to the ancestral dwelling on Orca's Island after a 7-year absence. This residence, a labyrinth of rooms and concealed passages, has been meticulously preserved to honor each departed relative. Each chamber offers a portal into the life and untimely end of a family member, unfolding through diverse storytelling techniques and gameplay styles. ASTRONEER is a colorful and expansive space exploration and survival game. Set in a distant future, you will assume the role of an astronaut, venturing across procedurally generated planets. The game's core mechanic focuses on crafting, base building, and exploration. The game allows single-player and multiplayer experiences, enabling players to team up in cooperative gameplay to explore space, gather resources, and terraform planets. Known for its sandbox environment, ASTRONEER offers you the ability to reshape terrain, build complex bases, and create vehicles for transportation. Each planet features unique biomes, resources, and challenges, offering a deep level of exploration. Embark on a mesmerizing journey through COCOON, a puzzle adventure that challenges players to navigate through worlds nestled within worlds. As a small, insect-like protagonist, you'll traverse diverse and enigmatic biomes, each encapsulated in luminous orbs carried on your back. The game's design subtly guides you, fostering a natural and intuitive problem-solving experience without overt instructions. Throughout your adventure, you'll encounter formidable guardians, colossal beings that stand sentinel over their respective worlds. Engaging with these entities involves mastering distinct mechanics tailored to each encounter, blending elements of strategy and action. High above the cloud-kissed uplands, you take to the skies as a bird rider, assisting your eccentric Aunt Jane in cataloging the region's peculiar wildlife. Your journey begins modestly, guiding a few hover sheep across vibrant meadows. These sheep graze through tall grasses, unearthing hidden treasures like whistles essential for charming elusive creatures. The whimsical burgling beetles, notorious for pilfering Aunt Jane's collection, add a layer of mischief to the quest. The world unfolds gradually, revealing new biomes as stolen whistles are recovered and the flock grows. Each creature encountered boasts unique traits, and some demand solving environmental puzzles, or deciphering auditory cues to be charmed. The growing flock not only helps uncover hidden species, but also opens up new paths for exploration. This is a serene adventure, where observation and curiosity take precedence over combat. The journey through this whimsical world offers a quiet, joyful escape from the ordinary. In Buckshot Roulette, you find yourself in a dimly lit nightclub, face to face with a mysterious figure known only as the dealer. Instead of the traditional revolver, this high-stakes game of Russian roulette employs a pump-action shotgun, adding a unique twist to the deadly gamble. The game unfolds over 3 intense rounds. At the start of each round, the dealer randomly loads the shotgun with a mix of live red shells and bluish-gray blanks. Your task is to decide whether to aim the shotgun at yourself or at the dealer. If a live shell fires, the unfortunate target loses a life, represented by defibrillator charges. The number of charges increases with each round, escalating the tension. In the final round, the safety net is removed. No more defibrillator charges, making every decision a potential game ender. To spice things up, starting from the second round, both you and the dealer receive random items that can shift the odds. These range from a magnifying glass that lets you peek at the next shell to a handsaw that modifies the shotgun to deal double damage. Strategically using these items can mean the difference between life and a messy end. A solitary figure awakens beneath a sunlit dune. A distant mountain with a glowing crevice beckons, guiding the journey ahead. The path unfolds through ancient ruins and shifting sands, revealing remnants of a lost civilization. Along the way, visions of a white-robed entity offer glimpses into the past, echoing the journey's deeper meaning. The gameplay focuses on exploration, with a magical scarf allowing brief glides that can be restored by absorbing glowing symbols scattered across the land. Interaction with the environment and fellow travelers is limited to musical chimes, fostering a subtle but powerful connection. Occasionally, another robed wanderer will appear, sharing the journey without words. The world shifts from sunlit dunes to shadowed caverns and snow-covered peaks, each area bringing its own challenges and atmospheres. Sayonara Wild Hearts is a vibrant fusion of rhythm and action. As a young woman navigates her emotional turmoil, she transforms into a masked heroine known as the Fool, embarking on a quest to restore harmony by confronting enigmatic figures representing facets of her inner struggles. Each of the 23 levels offers a unique experience, blending high-speed motorcycle chases, dance battles, and other dynamic sequences, all synchronized to an original synth-pop soundtrack. The game's stylized visuals and seamless integration of music and gameplay create an evocative experience that resonates on both emotional and sensory levels. Eden Crafters is an ambitious open-world survival and crafting game that takes players on a transformative journey to reclaim and rejuvenate a hostile alien world. With rich gameplay mechanics and enveloping visuals, it's a game that combines elements of survival, crafting, exploration, and automation to create a unique gaming experience. Whether playing solo or teaming up with friends in co-op mode, Eden Crafters invites you to build, explore, and engineer your way to a thriving ecosystem. Set on a toxic, desolate planet, your mission is to make it habitable for humanity. The game challenges you to temper extreme weather, establish a breathable atmosphere, and purify the planet's resources. From taming deadly storms to converting toxic lakes into clean water, every task you complete inches the planet closer to sustainability. These environmental changes are dynamic and tied directly to your actions, giving players a sense of agency and accomplishment as they shape the world. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.